My friends, success is not something that comes by accident, nor is it reserved for a chosen few. Success is not hiding in the shadows, waiting for the fortunate to stumble upon it. Success is already around you, vibrating in the unseen realm, waiting for you to pull it into your life. The law of attraction is not a philosophy to debate. It is a reality to be lived. It says that what you think, what you believe, and what you feel with the depth of your being will eventually take shape in your world. Everything begins in the mind. If your thoughts are small, your life will remain small. If your thoughts are filled with limitation, your results will always reflect that limitation. But if you dare to think in terms of abundance, if you dare to believe that great things are possible, you begin to magnetize success into your life. Your dominant thoughts are like seeds. Plant negativity and you reap struggle. Plant faith, confidence, and victory, and you will harvest success. But thought alone is not enough. It must be infused with emotion and conviction. The law of attraction responds to the energy of your heart. A person can say, "I want success," but if deep within they feel unworthy, that inner feeling will block the flow of abundance. Yet when you feel gratitude for what you already have, when you rejoice in advance for the victories that are coming, you send out a powerful signal that cannot return empty. Feel success as though it is already yours. Believe with such intensity that the universe has no choice but to conspire in your favor. And then, my friends, comes the final key: action. Success is not delivered to those who sit idle, waiting for miracles without movement. No, the law of attraction opens doors, but it is your responsibility to walk through them. When vision and faith guide your steps, action becomes powerful. Every decision you make, every effort you give, aligned with your belief, becomes a magnet for success. It is not enough to dream, you must also do. It is not enough to visualize, you must also move. Success belongs to those who marry their belief with bold action. So I tell you, fix your thoughts on abundance, fuel them with unshakable belief, and move forward with decisive action. Do not let doubt poison your mind. Do not let fear silence your heart. And do not let hesitation paralyze your steps. Success is already yours. It is waiting for you to claim it, to attract it, and to live it. Lift your vision higher, strengthen your belief deeper, and walk boldly into the future you have been destined to create. The law of attraction will not fail you, if you will not fail yourself. Success begins in the mind, and the truth is, your dominant thoughts create the very framework of your reality. If you want to attract success, you cannot afford to treat your mind as a dumping ground for fear, doubt, and negativity. The mind is the birthplace of every achievement, every breakthrough, every transformation. Before anything ever manifests in the physical world, it first exists in the invisible world of thought. The law of attraction makes this clear. What you dwell on, you draw in. If you constantly think of failure, you energize failure. If you constantly think of success, you magnetize success. Consider the story of a farmer. He holds in his hand two types of seeds, one for weeds and one for fruit. Whatever he plants will grow, whether good or bad. The soil does not question his choice. It simply produces what was planted. Your mind is exactly the same. It is fertile soil, waiting to receive whatever you sow. If you plant thoughts of victory, courage, and prosperity, those seeds will grow into a harvest of opportunities and success. But if you plant thoughts of fear, inadequacy, and limitation, that harvest will choke your future. Great leaders, visionaries, and inventors throughout history all understood this principle. Thomas Edison did not dwell on the thousands of times his experiments failed. He kept his mind anchored on the image of success. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That mindset drew in the final breakthrough. Similarly, those who attract wealth, influence, and progress are not the ones who complain about circumstances. They are the ones who discipline their mind to see possibility, even in the midst of obstacles. You must train your mind daily. Just as an athlete disciplines their body with consistent practice, so must you discipline your thinking with consistent focus. Wake up in the morning and choose thoughts of gratitude, hope, and determination. Fill your mind with images of the future you want, not the past you regret. Because the moment your thoughts shift, your vibration shifts. And when your vibration shifts, the entire universe begins to align with your desires. The law of attraction responds to your mental state like a mirror. It does not give you what you casually wish for. It gives you what you continuously think about with energy. This is why so many people live lives they don't want. They unknowingly meditate on lack, replay fears, and imagine the worst-case scenario. The mind cannot distinguish between what is vividly imagined and what is physically real. If you keep replaying failure in your mind, you are programming your reality to deliver it. But if you keep replaying success, courage, and achievement, you are rehearsing victory before it arrives. Let me remind you, success does not start in your bank account, your career, or your relationships. It starts in your mind. Guard your thoughts like treasure, because they are the blueprint of your future. When you face challenges, do not let your mind become polluted with defeat. Train yourself to see opportunity hidden within difficulty. Speak life into your thoughts, affirm victory into your thinking, and picture yourself already stepping into success. The great turning point comes when you realize that your outer world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner world. Change your thoughts and you will change your life. Elevate your vision, and your circumstances will follow. Success begins in the mind. It is conceived in thought before it is birthed in reality. If you want to attract it, think it, believe it, and focus on it until your entire being radiates with the energy of success. The law of attraction will always answer the call of your thoughts. Emotion and belief are the engines that power the law of attraction. Thought alone is like a car without fuel. It has direction but no energy to move. What gives thought its creative power is the force of emotion, the deep conviction of belief. Success is not only imagined in the mind, it is felt in the heart. When you infuse your vision with genuine emotion, you begin to send out a signal so strong that the universe cannot help but respond. Think about this. Two people may hold the same dream. One says, "I hope this happens," but carries doubt, fear, and uncertainty in their heart. The other says, "I know this will happen," and their entire being vibrates with confidence, gratitude, and excitement. Which one do you think will attract success faster? It is the second, because their emotion fuels their belief, and their belief becomes an irresistible magnet. The law of attraction responds not just to what you say, but to what you feel deeply. Words are surface level, but feelings reveal what you truly believe. You can stand in front of a mirror and say, "I'm successful," but if inside you feel unworthy, powerless, or defeated, that inner vibration will override your words. Success cannot be attracted by lip service. It must be summoned by the energy of conviction. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions that can fuel attraction. When you are grateful, you radiate abundance. Gratitude tells the universe, "I already have more than enough, and I am ready for more." This state of thankfulness shifts your vibration instantly from lack to abundance. Many people block success because they focus on what they lack. They say, "I don't have enough money. I don't have the right connections. I don't have opportunities." But that vibration of lack attracts more lack. Instead, when you choose gratitude, you multiply what you have, and you open the door for more to flow in. Belief is equally vital. Belief is the unwavering confidence that what you desire is already on its way. It is not a passive hope. It is a powerful expectation. Belief allows you to walk as though the promise has already been fulfilled. When you believe with intensity, you no longer look for signs of failure. You look for confirmations of success. You notice opportunities where others see obstacles. You take bold steps because you know you cannot lose. Imagine a person planting a seed in the ground. If they believe the seed will grow, they water it, nurture it, and expect fruit in time. But if they doubt, they dig up the soil every day to check, destroying the seed before it can grow. This is what many people do with their dreams. They start with excitement, but then allow doubt and fear to uproot their belief. The law of attraction cannot work in a soil of unbelief. Only when belief remains steady, nourished by emotion, does the seed of success grow strong. Emotion and belief create alignment between your inner world and your outer world. When your thoughts, feelings, and expectations are in harmony, you become unstoppable. This is why visualization is so powerful, not because it tricks the mind, but because it awakens genuine emotion and strengthens belief. When you visualize yourself succeeding, your brain begins to wire itself for victory. When you feel the joy of success in advance, your heart emits the vibration of achievement. So, my friends, do not let your dreams remain cold, lifeless ideas. Breathe emotion into them. Wrap them in gratitude, in excitement, in passion. Strengthen your belief until it becomes unshakable. Even when circumstances scream against you, choose to feel the victory inside you. Because the moment your emotions and beliefs align with your vision, the law of attraction begins to move mountains on your behalf. Emotion is the fuel, belief is the engine, and together they propel your thoughts into manifestation. If you want success, do not just think it, feel it, believe it, and live as though it is already yours. That is the secret to unlocking the full power of attraction. Action aligned with vision is the final and decisive step in attracting success through the law of attraction. You can think great thoughts, you can feel powerful emotions, and you can believe with all your heart. But if you never take a step, you will remain in the same place. The law of attraction is not magic that drops blessings into idle hands. It is a law that opens doors, provides opportunities, and aligns circumstances, but you must move through those doors. Success does not come to the passive dreamer. It comes to the one who dares to act. Consider a sailor at sea. He can dream of reaching a new land. He can visualize the destination. He can even believe that the land exists. But unless he raises the sails and steers the ship, he will drift endlessly. The wind may blow in his favor, but without action, he remains lost. Your life is no different. Thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are the wind of the law of attraction, but action is the sail. Without it, you cannot move toward the success waiting for you. Aligned action means that what you do in the physical world matches what you desire in your inner world. Many people say they want abundance but take actions rooted in fear. They say they want success, but procrastinate when opportunity comes. They say they believe in victory, but shrink back at the first challenge. This contradiction blocks the flow of attraction. Alignment is everything. When your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions all point in the same direction, you create unstoppable momentum. Think about the difference between forced action and inspired action. Forced action is when you act out of fear, desperation, or doubt. It drains your energy and rarely produces lasting results. Inspired action, on the other hand, comes from alignment. It flows naturally because it is fueled by vision and belief. It is when you feel prompted to call someone, to start a project, to learn a skill, to knock on a door, and you follow through. These steps may seem small, but they are the bridge between imagination and reality. Every great success story demonstrates this principle. The entrepreneur who built an empire did not sit back and only visualize wealth. They took bold, consistent steps. The athlete who won the gold medal did not only feel victory in their heart, they trained relentlessly, aligned their daily routines with their dream. Even in faith traditions and philosophies across the world, action has always been the mark of true belief. It is not enough to say you believe. You must act as if what you believe is true. When you take action aligned with your vision, you send a message to the universe. I am ready. The moment you move, opportunities appear. The law of attraction responds to momentum. Stationary object attracts little, but once it is in motion, it draws everything it needs to keep going. The same is true with your life. Take one step, and you will find the next step. Move toward your dream, and the resources, people, and circumstances you need will begin to align with you. Do not wait for perfect conditions. If you wait until everything feels certain, you will never begin. Success favors the bold, not the hesitant. Take action with what you have, where you are, and watch how the universe expands your path. Sometimes the first step is simply writing down your vision. Sometimes it is reaching out to someone who can guide you. Sometimes it is investing in your skills or stepping into an opportunity, even when fear whispers. Whatever it is, action breaks the cycle of inertia and opens the door for success to walk in. Remember this truth. Thought is the seed, emotion is the water, belief is the sunlight, but action is the soil in which success grows. Without soil, no seed can become a harvest. Without action, no dream can become reality. The law of attraction was never meant to replace effort. It was meant to amplify it. So my friends, align your actions with your vision. Move with purpose, act with courage, and stay consistent with your belief. Refuse to sit idly by while opportunities pass. Refuse to be the dreamer who never builds. Be the doer, the builder, the one who transforms vision into manifestation. For when thought, emotion, belief, and action work as one, success is inevitable. The doors of abundance swing wide open, and you will step boldly into the life you were destined to live. My friends, we have seen that success does not begin outside of us. It begins within. It is born first in the mind, where every thought is a seed waiting to grow. When you discipline your thinking and focus on abundance, you invite success to take root. We have learned that thoughts alone are not enough, for it is emotion and belief that give them life. What you feel with passion, what you believe with conviction, becomes the vibration that shapes your reality. And then, we understood the final key: action. No dream can manifest without movement. Action aligned with vision opens the door for the universe to deliver what you have been preparing for. The law of attraction is not a mystery. It is a divine principle that responds to the energy you radiate. If you fill your mind with thoughts of victory, if you fuel them with unwavering belief, if you act boldly in alignment with your vision, nothing can stop you. Opportunities will appear, doors will open, people will come, and resources will align. You will attract not only success, but a life of fulfillment and purpose. So lift your thoughts higher, guard your emotions with gratitude, strengthen your belief until it is unshakable, and take bold, consistent steps. Do not settle for mediocrity when greatness is within your reach. Do not let fear silence your vision, or hesitation rob your destiny. Success is already around you, waiting to be claimed. The law of attraction is working right now, and it is waiting for your command. Think it, feel it, believe it, and act on it, and you will attract the success your heart has been longing for.